Right, second example. Maybe a little bit more difficult, but now you understand better. So this is, I think, C. Okay. Right. Here they tell us two things. They always have to tell you two things. Let's start with the second thing. They tell us the A. So now we're not using the angle theta, we call it angle A. Okay. The angle A is between 180 and 360. Which quadrant we are on? Okay. It's not the first and the second, because that's between 0 and 180. Okay. It's between 180 and 360. Okay. I did tell you, okay, we're always measuring the angle between the radius arm and the positive arm of the x-axis. So above 180, below 360 is second or the third or the fourth. Third or the fourth. Either here or there. Okay? Now, they're telling us also some weird thing. They don't tell us what sine theta or cosine is equal. They give us this equation. 5 cosine A plus 3 is equal to 0. Now, you guys are good with algebra, so that shouldn't really scare you. I want to find out what cosine A is equal to. So I can just say, okay, 5 cosine A equal minus 3. I'll move the 3 over to the other side. And then I said, okay, cosine A equal minus 3 over 5. Minus 3 over 5. Okay? Yeah, just put it there. Okay? So now I know what cosine A. And I also know that cosine A is negative because I've got that minus there. Now I need to go back to remember, where's cosine negative? Well, cosine negative wherever the x coordinate is negative. So it's negative here and it's negative there. Wherever the x coordinate is negative. Okay? But now I'm also told here that the angle is between 180 to 360. So it's either here, either here or it's there. But this thing tells it's negative. So the answer must be in the third coordinate. I must be in the quadrant. I must be here. These two, they're always going to give you two conditions, two bit of information, and by corresponding, I don't know what's the word, but by matching these information, you can tell which quadrant is here. Okay, so it must be on the third one. Okay, so that's where I am. So now it's worthwhile drawing the point. So let's say the point I've got here. This is A. Okay, this is the angle A. Okay, it's always from the positive x coordinate. And now I need to draw my triangle. Okay? This is my y, and this is my x. And this is my r. Okay, so I'm going to write y, x, and r. Now let's have a look here. Which one are these? Let's just look at the numbers. 3 or 5. Which one is the r? Okay? Which one is the r? You can see cosine theta is x over r. So your r is 5, so I'm going to write 5 here. Okay? Now, what is the 3? Well, the 3 is the x. Except, there's not 3, it's minus 3, which it should be, because we are on the third quadrant. So x equal minus 3. And you can see, over here, it must be negative. Also, the y is negative, but the x is also negative. So, now I know what I need to know. In all these questions, using these two information, first I need to figure out which quadrant I am. Secondly, I need to find out two sides. In this case, it's the x and the quadrant. In the last case, it was x and the hypotenuse. Last time it was the y and the hypotenuse. Sometimes it will be the x and the y, okay? So I've got the x and the r, but I don't have the y. Okay, I know how to find the y, like before, Pythagoras. It's actually really easy, okay? So I'm going to say minus 3, that's the x square, plus y square equal 5 square. Okay? So I'm going to say y square equal 25 minus 3 square is 9. Okay? 9. So I need to do minus 9, isn't it? Can you see that how I jumped here? Okay, I skipped a little stage. Maybe I'll write it quickly. It'll be 9 plus y square equal 25. And then I said y squared 25 minus 9. Okay? 25 minus 9 is 16. Y is equal to plus or minus 4. Okay, it's 4, but it could be also minus 4. Minus 4, I'm squaring it, also gets 16. So I need to ask myself, what is the y? Is the y negative or positive? And you can see I'm in the third quadrant, and it must be negative. So y is also minus 4. Okay? All Right? It's important to know that. I mean, you can write 4. You can write 3 and 4, but just remember, let's just write minus 3 minus 1. Okay. Now, we are asked, I didn't tell you, what they want us to find is tan square theta. What is tan square theta? It's tan theta squared. Okay, very important to remember that. Okay, we're not squaring the theta, we're squaring the whole tan. Okay, what is tan theta? Always have these in front of you. When you're solving problems in trig for the first year, maybe even for grade 11, always start by writing what sine, cosine, tan is. Very recommend. Tan is y over x. Okay? But now I know what y and what x is. Okay? Y we said is minus 4. X is minus 3. Okay? And the answer is positive 4 over 3. And tan we know should be negative. Okay? Only thing is I forgot to square it, isn't it? Okay? So I need to square the y over x. Square that. Okay? And we get 16 over 9. That's the answer. Okay? All right. I think that was a little bit better. Let me just share this with you. What I like about these questions, that you don't use calculator. I know some of you guys like calculator, but as a teacher, I must say, I'll be honest, okay? These questions really test your understanding about the Cartesian plane. They really test your understanding of this. Okay? So we're not just doing a trig of a triangle, A over C, B over C, A over B, blah, 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 blah. We are looking at the whole 360 degrees Cartesian plane. Guys, that's it. We finished the week. I think if it's going to be in week 4, maybe it will be week 5. I don't know. But anyway, stay well. Let me know if there's any problem. Keep asking me questions. Okay? Anytime. You can call me also in the evening. If it's too late and I'm not there, I'm not going to answer, but I'm not going to get offended. Okay? Be in touch and keep on smiling.